Hello and welcome to another mini episode of A Lot of Alexis. You asked for funny stories this week and clearly we're still laughing. If it looks like we were crying, it's because we truly feel like when we have to think of something funny,
it just never works.
Never. Like,
ever.
It's like when someone asks you one of your favorite songs, favorite artists, favorite actors, movies, whatever. We really feel like not one funny thing has happened to us our entire lives. But we'll scrap up some. But we are having a sister slumby tonight. Amber is helping me pack for vacation. And spoiler alert, it's like midnight and we're packed. But that's like, honestly, per usual. Every time my clothes have been laid out on my bed. Like, Matt and I have literally been sleeping on the couches because I'm like, don't ruin the process. Don't touch the clothes. Like, they've been scattered on the bed. There's like a rhyme to the reason, method to the madness kind of a thing. And I'm just like, I needed you here. I needed you here to just be like, put it in the bag. Put it in the bag. Like, go. Just put it in the bag. So it's in the bag. Everything is by the door. We're ready to go tomorrow on vacation. Thank you to my lovely sister, Amber. Yeah, we've had like a long day. Why are we doing a mini episode at midnight? I don't know. Because why wouldn't we?
Right. We already were so energetic from the packing and everything.
Yeah, we're like, let's do it. Like, no time.
Why not?
Like,
there's no right.
So here we are, and I already promised that this episode is going to be about, like, a funny stories, whatever, that we have. So, a couple, happened today, I would say. Honestly, just starting this freaking podcast, I think it's hilarious because we're so, tired and delusional and delirious at this point. I'm literally going to share the clip of, us just sitting here. Me restarting it 5 times. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. So that was freaking hilarious. And that's why it looks like we were crying, because we literally were crying. We were laughing so hard. So we are funny. Spoiler alert, we are funny.
We are very funny.
We do laugh.
It's
just hard to think, I feel put on the spot now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, do you want to go first?
So, we were walking into Alexis's apartment building, and
Tonight.
Yeah. Like 6 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
And Alexis is like, oh, it's like a Pampers box from Amazon, and you never know whose packages are who. She's like, oh, that's Pampers. I think those are Callie's diapers. I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, can you grab it? Because she had a bag. I'm like, okay. And Callie's with us, 2-year-old. And Alexis is like, can you grab it? I'm like, sure. So I go over to it, and as I'm walking over, I see, her name, and it's, at the bottom of a pile. And I'm like, oh, well, how am I supposed to get that out? You never know if the other packages are heavy, whatever. And I start to see, there's, 5 packages on top of it. I'm like, Alexis, So,
they're all mine.
The 4 or 5... in a vial, or Alexis, she's like, oh.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, we'll come back down, after we put Callie down.
We may as well just come back down to get them. She's like, no.
I'm we're
getting them now, and we're...
Yeah, we're one-trip wonders. We're not just gonna, walk past. Yeah, our hands are full, so. I just thought it was so funny because, I took the little one on top and put it, to help. And so you literally have 4 boxes. You're this.
And the Pampers box is literally huge. It's this
huge.
big and this. Yeah.
And then it's starting to slip. And the funny part about it was instead of helping you, I needed to take a picture first. So when this episode comes out, it's gonna be posted.
I'm
picture.
Quadruple chin. I'm like, Alexis, help. And she's like, okay, 1 sec.
Kelly's
and she pulls out her phone.
Oh no, Amber.
Yeah, she goes, uh-oh, what happened?
Yeah, that was funny. We're not really laughing about it now, but
It was really funny.
In the moment,
I'm like,
yeah, I feel like
Alexis!
everybody can relate. It's like when you try to bring in like all the groceries in one trip and you're like, I should feel more accomplished because like I did it, but I have so much pain. No, I was trying to think, I don't even know why, like so hard about something funny or whatever. And then of course like this just happened and I was like, oh my gosh, I could put that in the episode. So Callie and I are outside going to the gym, and on the sidewalk, I kind of just like looked, like brushed my eyes over something, and I was like, that kind of looks like something. You know when you like notice something but you don't realize you're noticing something? So then I put like the bags in the car and I walk back around and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like, you know when there's like a little fetus of a bird? Like, do you know what like a baby bird looks like? It's almost like see-through-y. And it was just like on the sidewalk. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. And like once I realized what it was, all of a sudden, Callie walks by and just squishes it. And I was like, like it didn't even faze her. And I was like, and I was like, oh my gosh. And she goes, what happened? Because she heard it. Like it was loud enough for her to be like, huh? And I was like, oh, I'm like, do I tell her? Do I not? And I was like, I think that was like a baby bird. And she goes, oh, baby bird is dead. So kind of morbid, but I know. And like, it just didn't like process to me like that's what it was. And then as quick as that process, like and then it was squishing. It was already dead. Like it was already dead, but it was like this poor, I don't know. It was like the comedic relief of like the timing of it all was just like, yeah, the day-to-day stuff that happens. And like that's the other thing, like things happen where like talk about one trip, like I was in TJ Maxx and I had like a gift I was getting for something on top, like another thing, and then like I thought I didn't need a basket is the point. Like I was going in for this one gift, and then it ended up being a trip where you're like not just in for one gift. And I like have all this stuff like you with the boxes. I just like have all of this. And all of a sudden, for some reason, I decide to like, oh, this candle is cute. And like put it on the top of like what we already know how this is going to end. You know when you do something stupid like that like it's not going to end well. I made it all the way around like the long line at TJ Maxx. And all of a sudden it's like cashier number 7 and I'm like, yeah, made it. And I walk and it yeah. No, shatters. So bad. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not like this kind of person. They're like, oh, that's okay. They hated me. So, you know, it's just like little stuff happens like us. Like, we have so many things happen. We're like, oh my God, we should be like a reality show and have cameras following us because like this can't happen to other people. Like, this can't happen to everybody. And it's just like, we always have something to say. We're always laughing. And I just like, this is what we have to show for it. But I mean, I think we're funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We definitely are funny.
We're definitely funny. But we also like find the funny in not funny things. You know? Like I do think back to that Hershey trip where Callie was like so bad and just like screaming, crying, whatever. And I remember like it was such a long night. And then the night was over. And you came to me and you were like, yeah, I cried for a little bit in the bathroom. And I was like, I cried for a little bit in the bathroom.
And then Abby was like, wait,
I cried for a little bit. It was so bad. And then Matt was like, I was like, well, I was sleeping.
I was like,
no.
No.
The worst part of that, or the most like not funny part of that was when finally, like, we're getting Callie to sleep. Finally, we're getting Callie to sleep. And she's in between Matt and I on the bed. And all of a sudden, it's like finally dead silent after like probably 2 hours of just torture. And Matt just goes, well, now I'm half off the bed. And I said, I don't give a shit. You be quiet and you're going to like it. So we ended up like making a bet. No, the way he said it, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care.
We were all like dead. Like we were all like 3/4 to sleeping. I look over at Alexis and she's like peaceful. And then Matt's like,
Yeah.
and he's like, and then I turn over after seeing that. I'm like, oh, he's probably going to say something. And then I like wait for him to say something. I'm like, oh, he's not going to say anything.
The timing.
And I turn over and he's like, well, now I'm half off the bed.
As she's sleeping, I'm like, oh my God, I don't. So then he like makes a bed on the floor next to the bed. And I'm like, you can't do that because she's going to fall off the bed. And it was like, it just started this whole other thing. And it was just, yeah. But we all like found the next day, like we just belly laughed about it because we were like, these are the situations in life where it's like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like this stuff's going to continue to happen throughout life. And like, if you can't just laugh it off, like in the moment, it's for sure not funny. But if you can't laugh off those things after, like, what are you even doing? But we're having a great Slumpy so far.
Yeah.
We've packed. We've been successful. We're cleaning because I actually have, like, cleaners coming for, like, I thought, like, oh, treat yourself moment. Woo, loving life. Like, have cleaners come and clean your apartment. And as excited as I am for that, like, I'm not the kind of person that can just say, like, here's my bomb of a place. Like, I clean for the cleaners. And I'm sure that, like, she loves it. But it does add this, like, extra layer of, like, oh, you know when you go on vacation and you, like, pack all your stuff and then there's kind of, like, stuff thrown everywhere that, like, either, like, rejects or, like, the leftover laundry or whatever. Mm-hmm. I can't do that. So it's not, like, a bad thing. But anyway, point being, we're just, like, doing it all tonight. And, like, Camp Rock is on in the background, like, behind the camera. And, yeah, we're like, halfway through. So we're going to go finish that now. Do you have anything else to add?
No.
Okay.
That was fun.
It was fun. It was funny. That was kind of the point. I hope, like, everybody watching got a laugh out of, like, one of those stories. We actually came up with, like, I don't know, 4 stories. We are funny. We're cute. Well, we're going to go watch Camp Rock. So thank you for joining us today where there's a lot to say, a lot to do, and a whole lot of Alexis.